Okay, so today is another video for the YouTube recap of the week. I can't really recall what happened over the course of the week. Actually, I can't. I'm just not sure myself how much in detail I want to get into. But it's mostly work, and both my girlfriend and I, kita orang, we're having a bit of complication with our own our days at work. Um, Thursday and Friday were particularly difficult for me because the rest of my teammates, they took leaves. Um, so it was all on me, and I had to join the meeting with the rest of the managers, and it honestly, it was a bit terrifying. It felt a bit intense. It felt worse for me because I wouldn't say worse, but it didn't feel easy because I didn't know much with what was going on at the time. So there was not much sense of ownership for me during the meeting. So I tried my best to be present. I really listened, and there were other managers that were very helpful with recapping the whole meeting for me, recapping what were my action items and whatnot. And then on Friday, it was just constantly between me and my bigger boss, and we had to communicate through WhatsApp because she couldn't physically be in the office. She was transferred somewhere for the time being. Then during the weekend, it was very difficult for me to go to wrestling because it just felt so heavy for me. It got to a point where I thought I wanted to maybe take a break or maybe quit wrestling altogether, but I'm just gonna try to write this out. And when I went to wrestling yesterday, it didn't feel bad. Like, I still enjoy wrestling, you know. But I think it's going to wrestling that's difficult. I think that's the same for most things too. You don't like doing things not because of the action of doing it. It's mostly the transition from not doing it to doing it. So the transition from 0 to 1, the 0.1, the 0.01, the 0.25 before it gets to 1, that's the difficult part, where you have to physically go from your home to the place where you have to go, say to the gym, or maybe wear your gym clothes, those kind of things. So my take on this is it's always difficult to start something, and you're not really supposed to believe your feelings or your mood when the things that you know that are crucial for your own self-improvement is just one action away. So it's really important to acknowledge that, okay, I'm not feeling so good to go or to do things, but maybe I could just go there first, and even drive. I didn't drive yesterday because of money. So I took public transport, and while I was going there, I could listen to some podcasts and read a book. So it's a lot better than driving, because driving is particularly stressful for me. So, the lesson today is, when you don't feel like doing things, that's exactly is the most important time, the moment for you to do it. And what could get you, it could really realign, you could realign yourself with your goal if you just, when you are doing it. It's the, how do I say this, it's the effort that you need to put from stationary to moving. That's the difficult part, right? So humans are very complex, humans are very interesting, and I'm not sure how relatable this is to everyone, but I wasn't sure myself if, when you're not in the mood, you start to doubt the things you've always wanted, you've always have passion for. That was the same for me in wrestling, that was the same for me in acting, right? Like, I really hated acting because that meant I would have to drive to every single audition, every single casting, and I didn't like doing it. So really, then I thought, then I don't want to be an actor. But it didn't mean I didn't want to be an actor. It didn't mean didn't want to be a wrestler. It's just my mind is so scared of getting out of my comfort zone, of trying to do things and is giving it, and my brain, maybe my brain is giving an excuse, a lot of excuses of not wanting to become those things I've wanted. So sometimes your heart and your mind can really be out of synchronization. So it's your will, it's your determination, it's yourself that you must know whether which one should realign back again. Because sometimes there are things that's more suitable for your heart but not really in your mind, in your body, and there are things that is very suitable for your body and mind, but your heart is just not in it. So I think with so much time we have on earth, I mean, we only have so much limited time on earth, that it's very important that we try every single thing. But when you do try, just keep giving 20% more, just keep giving 30% more, right? So yeah, you know, so now I'm gonna drink my cafe's milk. It's gonna taste wonderful. It's gonna be good for my gut, for my tummy, because I want a better performing body, you know. So there's gonna be another topic, and I'm just freestyling here. Right, see ya, good night.